You guys have learned a new skill. If you've learned a new skill, give me a thumbs up. If you've learned like a new skill, any new skill, someone is saying, I have been running 5 kilometers every morning. It's very interesting. Yeah, people are really engaging in personal development and self-improvement, which is quite good. Um, and one thing I personally believe in is that if you as a person are able to adapt and use personal development to your to your advantage, unaweza enda mbali sana, because I personally believe, I'm not saying you type in a thumbs up. Thumbs up ni hii. Thumbs up is this. All right, there's an emoji over there. Kuna mtu amenitipia thumbs up, but it's still okay. I'm really hoping, yeah. So today we are not really talking about web design. We are talking about personal development. And I can see a good number of people have said that they really engage in personal development. Now, I have a question. How many guys have just completed their Form 4? How many guys have completed their Form 4? Okay, just like give me a thumbs up if you've just completed your Form 4. Yeah, okay. Naona kuna a good number of people who've actually said that they've just completed their Form 4 last year, that is. How many guys happen to be in university? University. Watu wa university hapa. How many guys are in university? Yeah, good. I can see, you can see kuna watu wengi sana. It's very nice to have even you guys who are in university. Someone is saying, I was in 2022. Now, since we're going to be having sessions today, immediately after this particular session, I'm going to be giving free access to 2 people, to 3 people actually, freely to join us in the personal development workshop itself. So I'm looking for someone who would like 3 people. You raise your hand and tell us maybe what you've taken, which step that you've actually taken to actually improve yourself as a person. All right. So I'm seeing Karen Karanja.
Hi, Elvin.
Hi, Karen.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm very good. Very good.
So, personally,
Yes.
it hasn't, I can say it hasn't been easy, but still,
Mm.
I've been able to read some skills.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also trying to get to
You,
read a book
you,
daily.
uh-huh.
And I started going to the gym last year, and I've been making sure that I'm going every day because I've never missed any day.
You go to the
Oh,
gym every day. Oh, it's very nice. That's
Yeah,
very nice. Some people do. Okay, go ahead. That's very nice.
and also I never want to miss any session that you carry
Okay.
on. All of them. I've been going to all the events that I come across, even those that I'm invited to. So that
Okay.
have been like past
Mm-hmm.
months have been awesome. I've still grown so much.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's very good. Very good. A round of applause for Karen for what she's actually said. It's quite motivating when you see that young people are taking initiative to actually improve themselves. So thank you, Karen, for actually putting that out. And then Brian Kiprono. Kiprono, go ahead. Kiprono. Okay, Team Mwangi. Team Mwangi, you can actually tell us about your personal
hello,
development.
hello,
Yes, Kiprono.
hello, hello. How is the evening?
Yeah, very good. Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, I've done graphic and design.
Oh, graphic design.
Yes, and I
Uh-huh.
see the I'm seeing the marketplace is promising and is nice. It's nice to go.
Very good. Very good to see that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for
Yes,
that. So it's a
yes,
nice
yes.
step and the right step when it comes to your personal development. So it's very good.
Yes,
Next
yes,
person. All right. Brian Kiprono.
yes.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
It's me.
Tim
It's me.
Mwangi. All right. Tim Mwangi.
Hello, Elvis and all who are here.
Hello, Tim.
Okay, I am Tim Mwangi,
Mhm,
currently a university student.
mhm,
Well, it has been quite a challenge trying to find the right path to take, especially in the tech field. So, with
mhm,
in regard to that, I have tried. I'm currently taking a course in web design,
mhm,
web development, and graphic
mhm,
design using YouTube
mhm,
as my source of learning.
mhm,
Well, for personal development, I have been trying to read books, at least
mhm,
making sure each and every week I get to complete a certain book, trying
mhm,
to be up by 5 a.m.
mhm.
and having a morning workout.
Having a morning workout. That's
Yeah.
very nice. And reading books and waking up at early at 5 a.m. That's very nice, especially for a university student. Mi nakumbukanga wakati wetu university students. We used to, I think a round of applause to Tim. That's very, very good. Very good. Very, very good, by the way. A round of applause for that. Mimi nakumbukanga wakati wetu when we were in university. We used to even wake up at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. and you're like 19, 20, 21. And you're waking up at 11 a.m. to wake up so that you can go uende ucheze FIFA. After umemaliza kucheza FIFA ukuje you copy paste someone's assignment. After ushamaliza ku copy paste that particular person's assignment, utumie lecturer na useme umemaliza assignment. In fact, I was a class representative. So guys used to come and wake me up to submit their assignments, which was very bad because I personally think with the time that you have, I think unafaa tu kuitumia to actually improve yourself. Okay, very good. I can actually see very many people have actually raised their hands, but let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. For now, let's not have a lot of guys speaking. Wacha kwanza we proceed on with the session, and then afterwards, as guys continue to enroll into the session, we will have like more of a chat on the same. But a round of applause to the guys who've actually shared. And then by the way, wacha niseme kitu moja. I am not a perfect human being na pia nakuwa na shida ya matamshi. Yeah? So at any point ukisikia nimesema sha ama cha ama r na ero, kindly bear with me. All right? Kindly bear with me. Ukisikia Shakura, ukisikia something else that sounds weird, you bear with me. Okay, but the message is going to be clear. The thing is very simple, yeah? Unajua ni vizuri kujiongea. Me, I'm not a perfect human being. Ukisikia nimesema laptop ama you hear me saying things like relevant, you have to understand. But as long as you get the message, I think hiyo itakuwa sawa. So over and above, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Elvis W. I think a good number of you guys, someone is saying my lighting today is awesome. Na bado hujaona sasa ingine yenye nakuanga nayo noma. But anyway, thank you so much, Warukira. Good to see you again. My name is Elvis. I am a content creator. I think majorly a good number of you guys know me from TikTok. I create content on personal development. My main audience happens to be the youth. I'm trying to sensitize the youth on the importance of personal development, self improvement, and the fact that you can be sustainable by yourself. We don't have to rely on traditional methods of employment. We can rely on the factors and the innate abilities that we have as human beings. Nipigiwe makofi. Hiyo kizungu nimeangusha proper. Unasikia you've not had at one point ara, ero, ama nothing. But anyway, very good. That is just a very basic introduction of myself. Yesterday, we just completed some classes that we've been having for, I think, 3 weeks. I normally pursue a curriculum every month where we get to engage with participants and talk about various skills and courses that make sense. So I realized that a majority of people have this one problem. And what is the problem? The problem is that most of us don't really get to understand how they can actually get started with personal development and self improvement. People don't know how to actually manage their time properly. Most people don't know where to start when it comes to you getting into all aspects and areas of self improvement. So I took it upon myself to actually have this particular session this month. It's only going to be one session for the entire year, just to sensitize, tell people on the importance of personal development. This one is a free session for very many people. In fact, is an introduction to personal development. So expect that a lot of what we're going to be discussing is relevant in the space of personal development and self-improvement. So over and above, that's a very basic introduction to myself. I don't have any awards at the moment. Sina any awards. So I only believe that with what I have, I can actually get to impact. Maybe I normally say, if I'm only able to impact the lives of 2 people, that will make me very, very happy. So without maybe a lot of statements and a lot of words, I just want to get started immediately, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hoping that you can actually see my screen. If you can see my screen, give me a thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. If you can see my screen, give me a thumbs up. I think we have like 110 participants on TikTok. We also have 270 plus on the Google Meet session. So thank you. Thank you for joining in. It's very nice. Personal development. Now, how many of us over here have actually engaged in personal development? How many over here engage in personal development? Unaendanga gym, you wake up in the morning and you go for a run. You also engage in meaningful activities that inaonyeshana that you're trying to improve yourself. How many guys engage in anything related to personal development? And in the chat section, in the comment section, you can actually tell us what is it that you do. Kuna mtu anasema anakulanga samaki mbili asubuhi. I think it's still okay. Kuna mwingine anasema what else? Mwingine anasema I play football. It's still okay. It's still okay. Someone is saying I read books. All these is part of personal development and self-improvement. Someone is saying I cycle. Someone is saying I learn computers. Another person is saying I read books and articles. I mean, that's amazing. Someone is saying I do workouts every day. Someone is saying I study Python, which is very, very good. Another person is saying I've bought a laptop, learning graphic design and reading books. Someone is saying I fast in the morning, which is good. It's very nice. Someone is saying I do evening walks, reading books, intermittent fasting, meditation. By meditation, unajitibu ama. But anyway, let me just hitting the gym. Someone is saying I do books. Another person anasema I do intermittent fasting. Someone is saying I perfect in forex trading. I think all these are amazing strategies and amazing things that you can do when it comes to your personal development and self-improvement. Now, tumesema watu wenye wana engage in personal development and self-improvement, give us a thumbs up. If you engage in personal development and self-improvement, give us a thumbs up. Now, if you don't engage in personal development and self-improvement, give us a thumbs down. Tuambie mi hakuna kitu nafanyanga, mi naamkanga tu asubuhi na dishi na maliza hiyo chapter na move on to the next stage. Naendelea kulipa taxes. I just move with the flow. Still okay. But anyway, very good. So what is personal development? That's a major question. What is personal development? Now I'm going to take the next 10-20 minutes. I'm not going to be taking much of your time. By 9:30 we should be done, ladies and gentlemen. What is personal development? Personal development, first of all, is about you becoming the best version of yourself. So if you have a pen and paper, write this down. Personal development is all about you becoming the best version of yourself. So you need to mark that. That's why nimehighlight hiki tu. Personal development is all about you becoming the best version of yourself. It's basically like going on a big adventure to discover more about who you are. Get this, who you are, what you're good at, and what you really want in life. So if you have a pen and paper, I want you to write down these 3 very important questions. Who am I? Write it down. Who am I? Number 2, what am I good at? And number 3, what do I really want in life? Now, if you're able to answer those 3 questions in 2024, you will actually get to have a better chance of getting to be the best version of yourself. First question is, who am I? What am I really so good at? And what do I really want for my life? 3 very important questions. Now, basically, personal development basically includes learning new things. Number 1, learning new things, improving skills you already have, and figuring out how to handle your feelings and relationships better. Most people don't know even how to handle their feelings. They don't know how to handle their emotions. We don't even learn new skills. We don't try to figure out new things that you can do as a person. So personal development is all about doing all this. And we can sum it up and say that it is unlocking your potential. That is what we would say about personal development. Personal development itself can be termed simply as you unlocking your potential. Now, personal development is about, first of all, setting goals for yourself. You need to set some goals for yourself. How many guys set goals in 2024? If you set a goal in 2024, which goal did you set? Did you set a goal ukasema you want to lose weight? Probably you want to get married. Did you set a goal ukasema that probably this year hii mwaka sitakaa single tena? Which goal did you set? Now in the chat section of this session, tuambie, which is that goal that you did set by yourself? Which goal is it that you set as a person that you want to achieve? All right. So I want to see what you guys are actually saying. Someone is saying, I said to buy a strong laptop, which I have done, which is very good. Someone is saying, I wanted to learn a new skill. Very good. Starting a side hustle. I'm saving to buy a laptop. It's my goal. Very nice. All the best. Being proficient in web development. That's another person. Another person has made it very nice. And tupigie huyu jamaa makofi. Isaac. Isaac alisema that he doesn't want to bet this year. Isaac amesema hataki kuwekelea pesa tena. He doesn't want to put money every day. Unaekelea, unangojea sijui nini happen, which is very good. It's a very nice initiative. Apigiwe makofi. I think that's very nice. Someone is saying, I set a goal to learn coding. I think it's also very, very nice. If someone sits down and decides that hii mwaka nitajifunza how to code, that's a very nice thing. Someone is saying, I set a goal to save in a money market fund. Another person said that I want to order my book by the end of the year. Wishing you all the best. Another person anasema, I want to become a data analyst, learning graphic design. Someone is saying, I want to perfect in forex trading and cryptocurrency. Someone is saying cyber security. I want to save to buy a laptop. Someone is saying, I want to quit simping. Kuna mtu fulani amekuwa tu akiangusha mbodhe akiamka asubuhi, unaangusha mbodhe, lakini mambo inaenda mrama. Everything is not going to. Someone is saying, I want to stop drinking this year. It's also very good. Someone is saying, I also want to avoid laziness. Very important things. And I think a round of applause to each and every one of you who's actually said that you want to achieve something. If you want to achieve something, the question is, what do you want to achieve as an individual? What is it that you as a person plans to achieve by the end of the year? Then that is basically setting goals for yourself. Number two is working hard to achieve them. You need to work hard and smart to achieve those particular goals that you want to achieve, all while taking care of what? Taking care of your health and happiness. That is what we refer to as personal development. All right. So we move on to the next slide. Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? Are we still together? Give me a thumbs up. Come on. All right. Give me a thumbs up. Say my amen if you're still together. Now, in simple terms, personal development is a journey to growing better, to growing and becoming happier. First of all, it's growing and becoming happier and more successful in part of your life. Now, for the guys on TikTok, if you're unable to view very well on TikTok, you can click the link in my bio. You're going to join my Telegram channel. And after you join my Telegram channel, you're going to find a link that is meant to be used for Google Meet. And you can join us live in our session using Google Meet. Already we have 288 participants, so you can join us there. Good, that is personal development. Now, what are the key aspects of personal development? And I want you to follow me closely, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to follow me. We've said that personal development is all about you getting to be the best version of yourself. So what are some of the key aspects of personal development? Key aspect number one is self-awareness. What is self-awareness? Self-awareness basically is understanding your own personality, you yourself. You understand your own personality. Number two, you understand your values. You understand your habits. You understand your emotional responses. And you understand your motivations. You basically get to understand yourself as a human being. Now, how many guys in this particular session understand themselves? How many guys understand themselves? Ama unajionanga tu kwa kioo unasema, kijana ni handsome, msichana ni mrembo. Do you understand yourself? Do you understand your personality? Do you understand your values? Do you understand your habits? Do you understand your emotional responses? And do you also understand your motivation? What motivates you? So personal development is, first of all about self-awareness. Number two, it's all about self-improvement. Self-improvement. And self-improvement, like simply put, self-improvement is the process where you basically improve yourself. We cannot define it further. Self-improvement. This means that you're actively seeking ways to improve your skills. First of all, you're seeking ways to improve your skills. Number two, your behavior. And number three, your character traits. Now, as a human being, you should remember that personal development and self-improvement have to be part and parcel of your life for the rest of it. So, in self-improvement, which is an aspect in personal development, you're actively seeking ways to improve your skills, to improve your behaviors, and to improve your character traits. Goal setting. In fact, goals are one of the things that's set. Now, how many guys have achieved goals that they've set this year? How many guys? How many guys have achieved their goals? Give me a thumbs up if you've achieved any of your goals in these 2024. In fact, we're already in the first quarter. The first quarter is actually coming to. Is it the first quarter? But anyway, the first quarter has come to an end actually. And which goals have you achieved? Umenunua hiyo gari ulikuwa unasema you're going to buy. Umenunua hiyo smartphone expensive, yeah? So goal setting is also another aspect in personal development, which is basically identifying, first of all, and setting realistic and achievable personal and professional goals. It is identifying and setting realistic and achievable personal and professional goals. What is it that you want to achieve? Is it realistic? Is it achievable? Then we also have something we refer to as learning and knowledge enhancement. Learning and knowledge enhancement is basically continuously acquiring new skills, knowledge, and understanding, both formally and informally. Now, I think one of the message that most of you guys, one of the message you guys are getting across from me on social media is that you need to be learning new skills. And you see, the moment I talk about skills, people wonder, what is talking about? Skills are just basically abilities that enable you to do something. You learn something like coding and you can actually create a program. You can even create a software. You can basically even create a website. You can even get into the aspect of developing something that would be meaningful in today's world. That is what we refer to as learning and knowledge enhancement. Then we also have health and wellness. Wangapi hapa wanaendanga gym? How many guys go to the gym? How many guys go to the gym? I personally go to the gym, so I have to raise my hand and say, I go to the gym myself. Start going to the gym. Most of you guys don't take care of your personal health. Stop eating junk, stop eating sugar, stop eating all these weird things. Eat meat, eat fish, kula hizo vitu zote. Because let me tell you, your health is your wealth. And this is also a critical and most important aspect when it comes to personal development and self-improvement. Someone is saying, I work out in my single room house. Apigiwe makofi. Devon apigiwe makofi. It doesn't matter hata kama unaishi kwa ka cubicle kale ka 5 foot by 5 foot. Bora unarukaruka juu na unafanya nini, it's still okay. But it's very, very important that you get to have some physical exercise or just basically get to consume something that is very good for your health. Now, health and wellness are critical elements in personal development. And maintaining and improving physical health, mental health, and overall well-being is one of the key aspects in personal development and self-improvement. Emotional intelligence. Sijui mbona hii picha inakaa hapa. So I think we have to change it. Let's change it. You know, me, I normally tell people, learn a skill that will help you. So let me change the photo. I think I already had a photo for that on emotional intelligence. Where is that photo? Where is that photo? Yeah, this one is a photo. Is it this one? No, sorry. We have to delete this slide. So just allow me. Good. Now, are we together up to that point, ladies and gentlemen? Are we together? Give me a thumbs up if you're together. Kama tuko pamoja. Emotional intelligence. Kuna watu wakiambiwa kwa kitu hivi kidogo tu, ukiambiwa wewe ni mnono, unaruka, unatusi mtu, you insult your partner, you insult your parents. Ukitextiwa na mtu hivi unamuuliza, wewe ni nani? Unaniuliza maswali gani? When someone angers you, you're always irrational, unakasirika, unabomoa, short-tempered. Very true. Emotional intelligence. Now, basically, emotional intelligence can be defined as developing the ability to recognize, first of all, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions and those of others. Let me tell you, emotional stability and emotional intelligence is something we all need. Kuna mtu akiambiwa kitu hivi akameruka juu karibu abomoe ceiling just because sijui nini. Emotional intelligence is very important. It's important in your own personal life. It's important in your own self-improvement. It's important when it comes to relationships. Let me not lie to you. Most relationships nowadays are ending because of, first of all, financial issues, and number two, emotional intelligence. Most people are not emotionally intelligent. Uko tu hivi, your partner is working, and then all of a sudden you felt angry, umekasirishwa now. You call them, you insult them, you do this, you do this. But anyway, it actually leads to toxicity. So emotional intelligence, being a critical element of personal development, basically means that you develop the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions and those of others. Then we also have time management. Time management in personal development is very important. Usikuwe ule mtu wa last minute. Yeah? Learn to effectively manage your time to balance various aspects of life, including work, leisure, and relationships. Isikuwe you don't know how to manage your time. Ukiitwa sherehe saa 3 usiku, even if you are busy, unasema hey, nakuja. Then tomorrow the client is calling you and asking you, hey chief, where is my work? And then you're telling them, oh, just give me 10 minutes, and you've not even started on their program or on their work. So time management is a critical element that you need to consider as a person. Career development. Let me tell you something and be very frank with you, ladies and gentlemen. You have to put yourself in a point where you can sit down and say that, by the way, sasa hii kazi mimi nitaacha. Hii munaniambia hapa, mimi nitaacha. Career development is very important. And for any young person, let me just tell you something here. If you're working a job in the next 5 years or even in the next 4 years, you should not be in that job. You cannot tell me that for 10 years, unaweza kaa mahali ukifanya kazi kama cashier. You should be improving your life. You should be having something that you're doing. Like tomorrow, you can wake up in the morning and say, hey, skizeni hapa, me, I don't want your job anymore. You're paying me peanuts. I need to improve my life. And that's one thing I tell people. At least every 3 years, change your career. If you're a data analyst, now realize, by the way, if I learn data science in the next 14 months, if I take a program like in ALX and learn data science so well, by the time namaliza hiyo that particular program, I will have the ability to be employed as a data scientist in a top tier company. So you decide to start planning out and learning something to improve your professional life. After those 14 months, you get better, you improve yourself. Someone is saying, hii ni Kenya. Listen, it's Kenya, I know, but Kenya still needs brains, it needs skills. Sahi hakuna story ya connection. If you cannot become the best data analyst that a company wants, no one is going to hire you. If you cannot become the best data scientist, hata ukuwa na connection gani, no one is going to hire you. Nowadays, people are being paid for their brains. You have to get that. They are being paid for their brains, not because of the connection that you have. You can become a video editor and you have an uncle who knows whether they can get you a job. But shida yako, kazi yako ni mbaya, no one is going to give you a job. Career development in personal development is very important. This is basically advancing your professional life through further education, skill acquisition, and networking. And let me tell you, when it comes to that aspect, it is not hard. In fact, taking a 4-year program is still okay. But learning a skill to improve your career, let me tell you, if you woke up today and decided, I'm going to go to Coursera. Coursera is one of the best platforms there is that you can go and learn something. Like uamue mimi naenda kufanya vitu za artificial intelligence. And probably you're working as a front-end and back-end developer in a company. By the time unamaliza hiyo course, unarealize, hawa si wanahitaji msee wa AI. So you front your certificates, you front your projects, and the guys tell you, wewe ndo uko na kazi. How much should we pay you? And then you tell them $10,000, and they're like, we can only pay you $8,500. And then unawaambia sawa. So when you're being paid $2,000, now it's moved you and elevated you to a better point. Please consider career development, which is very important in personal development. Financial literacy. When it comes to money, we have to talk about financial literacy. Personal development without financial literacy is very stupid. Why? And I'm sorry for using that word. Forgive me for the harsh words. But you need to understand and apply financial management skills like budgeting, investing, and saving. Now, how many guys over here write a weekly budget or a monthly budget? How many guys? Like unasema hii wiki, my food is going to be this particular cost. Like on a monthly average, mimi nitakuwa natumia 50,000 for food and in the house. Yeah, you have to understand this. Story ya pesa ndo inaangushanga watu wengi. Start writing a budget. In fact, use ChatGPT, the free ChatGPT. Enda uambie ChatGPT, listen, mimi niko na bank account. Bank account yangu iko na 40,000 Kenya shillings. I have a money market fund in a company like Etika, and I probably have like 70,000 in it. In M-Pesa niko na 500. Shikilia hiyo pesa kwanza. Then you tell ChatGPT, now I want you to do this for me. On a monthly basis, I'm able to make 180,000 Kenya shillings. 180,000 Kenya shillings. Write down a budget for me. My rent is 30,000 shillings. I spend 5,000 on food every week. These and these, I need an emergency fund. And believe you me, when you start making such very simple adjustments in your life, like unapanga tu story yako pole pole mdogo tu, unasema by the way, rent yangu ni hii, food yangu ni hii. In fact, you are going to find yourself better. Mimi kitambo, I didn't used to have any kind of budgeting, investing and saving. Nikizokoma 200,000 I spend it. Naamka naenda nanunua iPhone, naamka naenda nanunua sijui Timberland. Like there's a time I found myself buying weird things just because you have money. Financial literacy is very, very important. Good. Relationships and social skills. Kwanza hapa watu wengi wanaangukanga mtihani sana. And that's the reason as to why nasema kuna watu anyway wanafaa viboko. Relationships and social skills. And in personal development, you need to build and maintain healthy relationships. You need to improve communication skills and understand social dynamics. Like sincerely, I think a number of girls and women are here. I mean, unakutanga dem ametumiwa tu kimessage, ameambiwa Xaxa, can you be my girlfriend? Xaxa, unaweza kuja kwangu. And it's not even appealing. It's not even appealing to most of these people. There are guys who even are afraid of approaching women. There are chicks you talk to and anakugonga ki statement hadi uko like, hey, we. Sasa mbona nilikuwa namuongelesha? Hey, huyo msichana. Hey. You get stressed just because of, first of all, huyo mtu kuna kashida yako nako, social dynamics. We need to get into personal development to, first of all, improve our abilities to communicate. We need to get to personal development so that we can understand the society and social dynamics. By the way, watu wanaongeleshangu aje? By the way, nikitaka kuongea na dem, which is the best thing that, by the way, if I join a networking session, what should I do? By the way, kuna venye kizungu yangu ni mbaya. So what should I do? Personal development. You start reading books. So relationships and social skills are something else, which is a very important aspect in personal development. Then we have resilience and coping strategies. Resilience and coping strategies. Now, give me a thumbs up if you're together. We are almost done. Usianze kufunga macho. We are almost done. Resilience and coping strategies. You need to develop the ability to, first of all, handle stress. Kuna mtu akipatwa na stress anataka kujiangusha kwa lori, anangojea lori ikuje aende ajiangushe na aseme it's done with me, na ametuandikia a post on Facebook. Let me tell you, we need to have resilience and coping strategies. That is basically, you need to have the ability to overcome obstacles, to bounce back from failures or setbacks. Listen to that. That you do that by personal development. Kuna wazee ukipatwa na stress unashinda tu WhatsApp status, umetujazia status, feeling depressed with $100. The king or the queen is feeling depressed, but within 5 years I will be okay. Let me just drink this cup of water because I know I will rise up. No, you don't need that. You only need to have resilience and coping strategies. How do you manage and cope with stress? Kuna mtu akipatwa na stress kidogo kidogo anaangusha zote. Kenya Kane amekunywa Kenya Kane, amekunywa inaitangwa Jagamasta, amekunywa zote Gilbey's, ameteremsha hadi vitu zingine za sijui Madhare. Kidogo kidogo ndo sisi yao tunamchangia kwa hospitali just because you got stress. Na hiyo stress labda ulipatwa nayo ni juhuna dhao. Yeah, you get. So when it comes to personal development and self-improvement, you get to develop resilience and coping strategies. Very simple. Then we have something else we call mindfulness and mental clarity. Mindfulness and mental clarity. Now, before we talk about mindfulness and mental clarity, let me go back to this part. Financial literacy. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. Let me tell you, sayenye uko na pesa, sayenye your money is good. When your money issues are good, let me tell you, brain is going to be working very well. Saa yenye unajua huna deni ya mtu yoyote, you've paid your rent, you have food, all right? You've paid for your car loan, you've paid your mortgage. In fact, mental clarity and you'll find someone at peace. I'm going to be very honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. If you are able, like first of all, to manage your debt, ukuwe huna deni ati unapigiwa wewe nilikwambia wewe unacheza na sisi, wewe unajua tutakuja kukutafuta. You get, you have to understand that these allows you. Someone, what is this? Kindly guys, please, for anyone who is typing this, and please, kuna vitu zingine we need to stop. Please, I ask of you. Mi unajua mi heshima is very important. So what you guys are actually saying over here, especially this guy called Simon, that's very disrespectful, and we need to avoid that. So pole, lakini mtu wangu lazima nikung'oe. Very disrespectful when you start insulting people. Kwanza wacha nikutoe kwa session because that's very disrespectful. Kidogo we are talking about personal development and self-improvement. Heshima muhimu, and it's quite important that you know, we observe that. So ni vizuri. Is Daisy here? Daisy, is Daisy here? Daisy, give me a thumbs up if you're here. Okay. Oh, I'm looking for Daisy Korir, but ni kama hayuko. Okay. I'm going to nominate someone. Kuna mtu nimeona hapo hivi. I'm going to nominate someone. George Momanyi, you're going to be my co-host. Ukiona mtu anasema story fulani hapo hivyo, we ngoa. You know, we need to have a respectful platform. Acha niweke George Momanyi. Momanyi, is it okay? Acha nikuweke as a co-host. So now ukiona mtu amesema kitu fulani hapo, ngoa. Good. Mindfulness and mental clarity. Let me tell you one thing. Mimi nilikuwa nawaambia, the moment your money and finances are good, let me not lie to you, utakuwa una feel at peace. Ukiwa unajua umelala kwa kitanda yenye umelipia, nyumba yenye umelipia, chakula umelipia, right? Even if you're living in the cheapest house in this world, as long as your money aspects are good, hakuna mtu anashinda akikupigia phone, wewe lipa deni yetu, wewe unajua wewe tutakuja tufunge hiyo nyumba yako. You will have mental clarity. All right? So please get this, that mindfulness and mental clarity also come in hand when you're talking about your money. So practicing mindfulness to enhance focus, reduce stress, and achieve mental clarity. That's something that you really need to get to understand. Then, ethics and values. This one cannot be understated. Ukikuwa mkora kidogo, if wewe ni ule msee wa kufanya biashara za ukora, shady deals, weird things, you're always stressed. Juu ni siku gani risasi itakutafuta. Yeah, like if you steal money from people and every day uko tu mahali and you're like, guy, watakuja wanipige. So there's something else in personal development and self-improvement, which is basically reflecting on and aligning your actions with your personal values and ethics. Aligning your actions with your personal values and ethics. That's something else. Then we move on to the next part, creativity and innovation. In personal development and self-improvement, value creativity and innovation. This basically means that we need to encourage creative thinking and innovation in personal and professional projects. Yeah, creativity and innovation. These are very, very important aspects. Very, very important aspects. Now, a brief reminder is that I'm recording this particular session. So in any case, hata kama you've joined late, you will get access to this particular recorded session for free. No one's going to charge you. You're going to get it for free. Good. Leadership and influence. When it comes to personal development and self-improvement, leadership and influence is very important. You have to understand one thing. Let me tell you, let me be very frank with you. As human beings, we all crave for leadership. We all crave for leadership. And why is it that we're always fighting to know who is the next president? Because we want leaders, right? So in personal development, developing leadership skills and the ability to influence and inspire others is very important. When you develop yourself and improve yourself better, when you basically get to improve your life as a person, you have the ability to, first of all, have the leadership traits and abilities. When you ukiambia watu something and people are like, but huyu jamaa may make sense. You need to get to that kind of a point where you as a human being, people look at you and say, by the way, huyu jamaa amebonga. This one is a leader. And leadership and influence in personal development is very important. Now, I want you to look at that particular photo. What do you think about that guy? First of all, the guy is majestic. Let's just agree. The guy is majestic. The guy looks nice. The guy looks like a leader. True or false? True or false? Give me a thumbs up if it's true. Give me a thumbs down if it's false. Yeah. If you look at that particular guy, this guy is a complete leader. Ujama is a complete leader. If you're not able to see the screen, you can leave the session and then rejoin. And a very nice dressing code. So leadership and influence is very important. In personal development and self-improvement, let me tell you what wangu. How you speak, how you dress, and how you walk are very important. To the chicks who are here, let me not lie to you. I'm going to be very honest. Na wanaume nisione mukiinua vidole. For the ladies, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. Would you seek leadership, or probably is it husbandism, or would you seek a partner in this guy? Give me a thumbs up if you could, and a thumbs down if you couldn't. Yes, saying, oh yes. Now, as a human being, why don't you want then to work to this particular extent, or basically get to this particular level? You see, every time, even in families, children want leaders, they want responsible fathers. A wife wants a responsible husband. A wife is going to say, by the way, Mimi, that's why you're finding a lot of issues in marriage today. Because women are not finding leadership and influence capabilities when it comes to marriage and relationships. That's why kila siku mwanaume amefanyiwa, is it that? Something like that. So leadership and influence is very important when it's basically someone is saying you attract who you are. That is definitely true. Very good. Now let's move on and wind up. What is the importance of personal development and self-improvement? What is the importance of personal development and self-improvement? First of all, is self-discovery. We talked about self-assessment. When you engage in personal development and self-improvement, you get to understand your true self. All right? Including, first of all, you understand your strengths, your weaknesses, your passions, and your purpose in life. If you cannot answer all these questions, let me just highlight them again here. If you cannot understand, first of all, your true self, let me highlight this. Let me just highlight this. If you don't understand your true self, you need to reassess yourself again. Then your strengths, you need to also understand your strength. Then you also need to understand your weaknesses. Kuna kitu tunaita SWOT analysis in business. Yeah, weaknesses. Then you also need to look at your passions. You need to look at your passions as a person. Then you need to also look at your purpose. Most of us are looking at we are living life with no purpose. Wewe unaishi tu, bora unaamka asubuhi unakula breakfast na unalala. So with self-improvement, you're able to understand your true self. You're able to understand your strengths. You're able to understand your weaknesses. You're able to understand your passions and purpose in life. I mean, those are very, very important things, ladies and gentlemen. Kuongea ukweli, is that really bad? Is that something you all of you guys think should be we should do? Yeah. So self-discovery is very important. Then we have greater resilience. That is basically your ability to bounce back from setbacks and face challenges with confidence. Believe me, like for example, let me just give you this illustration. Umeamka asubuhi, you've been fired. But the good thing with you is that you're skilled. Ukona skills, you're a programmer, this and this. It's not going to be hard for you to bounce back. You're going to be like, yeah, okay, you fired me, no problem. I think I can freelance. Also look for a remote job. Yeah, I have a personal brand. I'm very sure there are some clients who might be needing my services. So your ability to bounce back after personal development is very good. Then we need to move on to the next point, improved mental health. When you get to involve yourself in personal development, you learn strategies to manage stress, handle anxiety and negative thoughts, leading to better overall mental health. No lie. First of all, like let me give you a brief illustration. When you go to the gym and sweat, my friend, when you go to the gym and you sweat, That's one of the best ways to actually improve, first of all, mental clarity and your mental health. Number two, when you start reading things like books, when you read a book, like you wake up in the morning and then you go and get a book like Should I by Florence Bett, who talks about finances. You get a book like Making Sense by this lady, inaitangwa nani, Washeke Ndwati from Centonomy. And you read the book and you understand, hey, by the way, he na he na he. Then you also get to understand things that can reduce your anxiety, mindfulness, improved mental health. The moment you stop watching pornography, yeah, the moment you stop watching pornography and basically understand that it's actually something that is detrimental to your mental health, why will you not improve your mental health? That is personal development itself. Personal development in the sense that you understand strategies that you use to manage stress, reduce anxiety, negative thoughts. Kuna watu wanakaanga hivi, they want to kill themselves. With personal development, you have strategies involved to learn and understand this. Then we have enhanced self-confidence. First of all, as you achieve your goals and you develop new skills, your self-confidence will grow naturally. Now imagine this, umeamka asubuhi, you've learned graphic design. You're a graphic designer. 2 months later, 2 months later, you've learned something like data analysis. And now you realize, by the way, this is very good. 3 months later, you're in artificial intelligence. All of a sudden, you're creating content. Are you telling me that person is not going to be confident? In fact, I'll give you a very simple example. I want you to go and watch my TikTok videos. End of my TikTok videos and watch the first videos I ever posted. I was not confident. But over time, as you realize, ndo hao followers wameongezeka, ndo huu msee amekuja akaniambia nataka website, ndo huu mtu ameniambia by the consultancy, nimeitwa hapa. Self-confidence is going to improve. Personal development is very important in that. Better decision making. Now, with personal development, you develop, first of all, critical thinking. How many guys did that unit in college? How many guys walipitia hiyo kitu in college? Critical thinking. Now, you develop critical thinking and decision-making skills that, first of all, lead to smarter choices in both your personal and professional life. Believe me, with personal development, you have the ability to make the right decisions for yourself. All right? That is better decision-making. Then we also have career advancement. We cannot talk about these a lot. So this is basically enhance your professional skills and qualifications, making you more valuable in the job market and opening up new career opportunities. If you have a problem with pornography, let me tell you, I'm seeing very many guys typing over here, pornography. Pornography is going to make you numb. Stop watching pornography. Hizo story unaona madem fulani wanashinda wakiwaonyesha things they are being done to, and men who are doing this, stop watching pornography. Right now, pornography is more addictive than alcohol itself. Even people who are working, even people in church are hooked to pornography. Ukisikia huna dem, what do? You start wanking. You wanking yourself to pornography. Pornography is destroying a lot of lives, and let me not lie to you. You need to quit pornography. Juzi niliwaambia about leaving your smartphone in your... Wewe endelea kwenda na simu yako kwa bedroom. You feel lonely, you take it out and you wank yourself. Please listen, ladies and gentlemen. And to whoever is here, remember this, that pornography is going to ruin your mental clarity, first of all. It's going to ruin your sexual life. It's going to ruin your self-confidence. It's going to ruin your self-esteem. It's going to ruin you as a human being. Stop watching pornography. There's a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. It categorically talks about, I think I even have it over here. So just give me one moment, ladies and gentlemen. One moment, I get you the book. Yeah, this is the book. This is the book. This is the book itself. This is a book. And I'm telling you, this book holds immense power. Like, one of the things I like about James Clear and what he's really given out is his story. Like, if you read the book, the first chapter, you're going to first read his story, where he's going to be talking about what really happened to him, and then he was in the baseball, nini. But this is the science of how a habit works. A habit works by, first of all, we have something we refer to as a cue, which is step one. Number two, we have craving. Number 3, we have response. And number 4, we have reward. All right. Cue, craving, response, reward. Now, to make it clear for you guys, I'm going to be giving 5 participants this book. I'm going to be getting new books. I don't read books on the phone. You will never understand a book when you read it on phone. You're going to have a lot of distractions. Get a hard copy. So for anyone who's going to be participating in the sessions, I'm going to be giving you this book. 5 participants are going to get this book for free. I'm going to make sure it's delivered to you wherever you are. So this is the book we are going to be discussing a lot when it comes to habits formation. It's called Atomic Habits. The book by Washek and Ndwati is called, it's basically, I don't know where it is. It's, yeah. Let me get it for you. It's making sense. Let me get it for you. Yeah, this is Washek and Ndwati's book. This is Washek and Ndwati's book. And in the book, she talks about it not making sense, making sense. Yeah, this book, it's called Making Sense. Now, if you're looking for these books, I would personally recommend you do this. I would personally recommend that you do this. Instead of buying these books, in kwa barabara, go buy them in textbook center. That is where you get an authentic book. This is a 500 kwa barabara. I'm not against them, but I normally tell people that improve yourself. Now, like this book I got from Textbook Center. It's by Washek and Ndwati. It's a very nice book called Making Sense. And this is the other book I really recommend that you guys need to read. It's Atomic Habits by James Clear. An amazing book. Good. Now, we were talking about the benefits of self-improvement and personal development. Good. Lifelong learning. First of all, when you engage in personal development and self-improvement, you cultivate a love for learning, ensuring that you continue to grow and adapt in an ever-changing world. All right? In an ever-changing world. So the moment you're learning new skills, you're able to adapt. Like right now, we are talking about digital literacy. We are talking about digital skills. And it's very, very important for you as a person to understand that lifelong learning and the idea that you need to be learning something new. Let me tell you frankly, ladies and gentlemen, if you are able to grasp a new skill every 6 months, unaweza kuwa mbele sana. Then financial stability. Now with personal development, you're able to gain financial management and investing, paving the way for financial independence and stability. That is financial stability itself. Then with personal development, you get to have a healthier lifestyle. So you are able to adopt habits that improve your physical health. First of all, like regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate sleep. You can see that it's very, very simple. Very simple. Personal development leads to you adopting better habits. Examples of better habits: going to the gym, eating proper food, fasting, that is intermittent fasting. You're able to improve your physical health, such as regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate sleep. Another very good example. Then we have leadership skills. Now, this is basically you develop the ability to lead, influence, and inspire others, whether in your career, community, or personal life. Kuna wasi fulani tu, even in your place of work, you find yourself from time to time, majama, they know their thing. You're like, oh, wow, dress is nice, smells nice, all the chicks want him, yeah, or all the jamas want her. You get, these people are able to bring in a sense of aura. They're the people you just look at like, wow. You get, why don't you want to be such a person? Through personal development. Creative thinking. So in personal development, you're able to enhance your creativity and problem-solving skills, enabling you to find innovative solutions to challenges. Yeah, that is with personal development itself. Then we have a sense of fulfillment. Now, pursuing personal development helps you to live a more purpose-driven life, leading to a deeper sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. You have a purpose that you're personally chasing as there's something that you're doing for yourself. You find yourself feeling happy, you're feeling a sense of fulfillment. Now imagine waking up in the morning and you realize, hey, by the way, mi nilianza kufanya graphic design. I now work from home. I have no worries, sijui nitafutwa kazi. I only need to get clients and I'm able to make like 100,000 a month. That brings you a sense of fulfillment, basically. Then, adaptability. You basically learn to adapt more easily to change, making you more flexible and capable of handling the uncertainties of life. That is personal development. you're able to handle uncertainties. Yeah. And you're able to be more flexible and adaptable in today's world. Then, now, finally, engaging in personal development is a rewarding instrument in yourself, leading to improved quality of life, better opportunities, and a deeper understanding of what you are capable of achieving. That is personal development. It's a rewarding investment in yourself. No lie. Mimi mtu wangu, like I remember for me, upon finishing university, you find yourself, there's no job. No one is going to employ you. So what do? The next thing you have to think of is how you can actually employ yourself and get the money that you need. And all this is possible by basically engaging in personal development and self-improvement. Now, I'm going to give you a real scenario. Is there anyone here called Kimani? Kuna mtu anaitwa Kimani hapa? Is there anyone called Kimani? Kimani? We have Kimani here. We don't have Kimani. Good. Now, I want you to imagine this. This is Kimani. Now, let's imagine a young Kenyan named Kimani. Kimani grew in a small village on the outskirts of Nairobi, where life was simple but filled with challenges, something normal for very many people. After finishing high school, he found himself at crossroads, unsure of what path to take next. Jobs were scarce, first of all, and further education seemed like a distant dream due to financial constraints. Very common. I hope, are we together up to that point, ladies and gentlemen? Are we together? Are we together? Are we together up to that point, ladies and gentlemen? Let me, I was blocking someone over there. There are some guys, we need to make sure they never have the ability to see what you do. Good, very good. Very nice. I'm seeing very many guys are saying we are together. Sawa, sawa. Now, after finishing high school, he found himself at a crossroads, unsure of what path to take next. Jobs were scarce and further education seemed like a distant dream due to financial constraints. Kimani spent his days helping his parents on their small farm, but he yearned for something more. He had a passion for technology and dreamed of becoming a software developer. Kimani. However, without access to a computer or the internet at home, learning to code seemed impossible. Without access to a computer or internet at home, made learning how to code become something like it's impossible. Kimani, determined to change his circumstances, Kimani visited a local community center that offered free computer classes and internet access. A free what? We're talking about a local community center that offered free computer classes and internet access. He dedicated his mornings to farm work, and his afternoons to learning. That is what he did. The more he learned, the more his passion for technology grew. He used online resources such as YouTube, Udemy, and the rest to teach himself how to code, spending countless of hours studying and practicing. As Kimani's skills improved, he began freelancing for small online gigs, earning enough to buy a second-hand laptop. His breakthrough came when he developed a mobile application that helped local farmers market their produce directly to consumers, reducing the need for middlemen. Kimani developed a mobile application. The app quickly gained popularity, and Kimani's story was featured in a local newspaper. That's an image of a very simple illustration. As you can see, I try to make sure that you get a realistic image of Kimani. Now, inspired by his success, Kimani became a vocal advocate for self-education and personal development. He started giving free coding workshops at the community center, inspiring other youths in his village to pursue their dreams regardless of their circumstances. Kimani's journey from a small farm boy to a successful software developer is a testament to the power of self-improvement and personal development. Despite the obstacles he faced, his determination, self-learning, and commitment to growth transformed his life and the lives of those around him. Kimani's story is a shining example for many young Kenyans that with perseverance and willingness to learn, it's possible to achieve your dreams and make positive impact in your community. We have gotten to a point. What do you think about Kimani? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is personal development. That is personal development, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm not Kimani. I'm not Kimani. I'm not Kimani. I'm just saying, what do you think of Kimani? Kimani moved from a point where he was a farm boy, yeah, alitoka mahali he was a farmer, to a point where he was able to understand software development and basically learn coding through the use of a local community center and the internet, and he was able to help himself. The question is, does the story resonate with you, ladies and gentlemen? Personal development is key. Now, with that, today happens to be our first session in personal development and self-improvement. Now, I just want to basically tell you that we've come to the end of the presentation. How many guys have seen this lady? How many guys have seen this particular lady somewhere? Her name is Tracy Waithera. How many guys have seen her somewhere? Tracy Waithera is going to be our keynote speaker in the personal development workshop that is going to be running from Monday next week. We also have Muthoni Njoroge. How many guys are aware of Miss Muthoni Njoroge? How many people have seen her somewhere? She is also going to be speaking in the session. She's going to be talking about personal branding. Yeah, she's going to be talking about personal branding. How many guys know this guy? How many people know this particular individual here? How many people know this person? This is Llewellyn Ouya. He's going to be talking about digital scams that happened today. We're going to be helping each other discuss that. How many people have seen this particular individual somewhere? How many people have seen Geshoke Kahome somewhere? How many guys have seen Geshoke somewhere? Geshoke is very huge on Twitter or X. He talks about personal finance, investing and saving. So he's also going to be part of the sessions. He's going to be talking about money matters, saving and investing. Is a session that you can join. How many people have seen this guy? His name is Dr. Lewis Mushile. He runs a very nice TikTok account. He runs a very strong TikTok account where he talks about personal health. So he's going to be with us. He's going to be talking about how you can improve personal health. Yeah, he's going to be giving nuggets of wisdom. How many people know this particular individual? How many people know this? Wangapi wanajua huyu jamaa? How many people know this particular individual? His name is Duncans. Duncans talks about reviews on tech. He also talks about artificial intelligence and how you can actually use it as a person. So he's going to be talking about artificial intelligence and its role today. Good. How many people know this particular person too? How many people know this person? His name is Roy Kanyi. Roy Kanyi is very, very huge on TikTok. Has like over 200,000 followers. He is very good when it comes to content creation and monetization. So he's also going to be part of us. He's going to be talking about content creation and monetization. And I'll also be there. Good. And with that, the charges are 2050. Now remember, I'm giving a discount of 200 Kenya shillings for those who are willing to be part of the sessions. So instead of paying 2,050, you're paying 1,850 for the next 10 participants. And the payment details are M-Pesa till number 9264815. So if you're interested in paying and you want to take that chance to be part of the sessions, you pay. You can also immediately after payment, let me just attach my number over here so that you are able to pay and automatically send me the transaction message. You can send it to me directly on WhatsApp. Naona watu kama saba sahi, 3 people, not saba. 3 people have paid, which is good. Welcome. So if you pay, you can just directly WhatsApp me over here, and I'll be very sure to add you into the WhatsApp group. We are having a WhatsApp group that you can join. So the charges are 2050 for comrades. Kuna comrades hapa? How many comrades do we have? For comrades, we are giving a 400 shillings discount. Comrades are paying 1,650. Yeah, comrades. Acha niandike vizuri, comrades. Yeah, comrades are paying 1,650. Comrades. Yeah. Comrades are paying 1,600, and these ones are for comrades. For those who are paying, make sure that you can see a good number of people have actually paid. Yeah, which is good. Anyway, that is it, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to personal development. Remember, you can also reach me through this number. You can reach me through this number and talk to me if you want to be part of the sessions. We're going to be starting next week. I'll also be sharing these particular slides that we just did. I'm going to be sharing with the entire slides I'm going to be sharing with you so that you can actually have a view of the same. I'll also give you access to this particular session so that you can have a view of it again. And yeah, So over and above, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank everyone who's been part of this session. Now, in any case, I'm not going to be taking questions today, but all I can say is you're welcome to be part of our personal development bootcamp. I've given you a good lineup of people who are actually going to be talking a lot of sense. I'm personally going to be giving this free book, 5 free books, to the top 5 best participants. Yeah, I'm going to be giving the free book. The book itself, I think, is 3,000 Kenya shillings. Yeah, 29.95. So if you might be interested in joining the sessions, as usual, to those on TikTok, you can click the link in my bio and you can join my Telegram channel, or rather, there's a number I've actually shared with you, the number that you're seeing on your screen. You can contact me directly. You can send me a message on WhatsApp, and we will discuss. We will come to an agreement on how to proceed. Now, over and above, please, ladies and gentlemen, you're very, very much welcome. For more information on the session, you can click on this particular link. There's a link I'm going to be sharing with you just now. You can also click on this particular link for you to see. Let me just open these up. You can click on this link, that is pdw.elvisw.online. So it's a personal development workshop. This is a landing page that we're using. I'm also going to be sharing it in the Telegram channel so that you guys can actually have a view. It's important that you get to have more information on the session. You can join my Telegram channel. I think to those on TikTok, you can see it. So this is my Telegram channel. It has 39,801 participants. So you can join and also get more information over here and registration details. I'll be very happy to have you guys because we've been running several workshops and self-improvement sessions that have been really helpful. I've been seeing a good number of people who've been joining. And over and above, ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is thank you for being part of this session. I don't take it for granted for you taking just a few minutes or a few hours of your time for the day to come and improve yourself. So if you want to be part of the sessions, you can join. You can join us. I'd be very, very happy. The next 10 participants get, I promised, I know. But no worries. We're going to see about that. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being part of this. I'm going to be sharing this presentation with you. I'll also be sharing with you the recorded version of this particular session. If you want to be part of the sessions, remember, this is my number. You can directly send me a message on WhatsApp, and I'll be very sure to give you the details and share more information on the same. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being part of this. And I'm hoping to see you in the sessions. Thank you so much.